Hello, Cancer Divine Masculine. So this video is for those of you that identify with the Divine Masculine in a twin flame connection. And I'm just going to look into what's going on between you and your person right now. How you're thinking and how you're seeing each other, how you're feeling about each other. Messages from your Divine Feminine. A little bit of guidance, a little bit of overall energy. If you do want to see more videos like this from me, please hit the subscribe button and the bell. Apparently, if you hit subscribe but not the bell, you don't get notifications. So, and YouTube algorithms are super interesting right now. So, whoa, okay. I'm just trying to pull the overall energy of the connection, and we have success. That's the one that popped, that fell on the floor there. Okay, so I feel like whatever you guys have been working on, success is sort of like it's coming. I just see it as like that sunlight coming over the hills, coming into the jungle. What I find also very interesting, and I've never noticed about this card, is there's like a parrot, or yeah, parrot, okay, over here, and a cat right beside it. I just feel like these are two very opposing energies being able to be in the same space. Okay, so I feel like if that's maybe a little bit about what you've been, sorry, I'm trying to, there we go, so you can see the whole card. Hopefully it doesn't move. Anyways, if you guys have been trying to work on that, maybe, you know, there's been a lot of emotional triggering and you haven't been able to be in the same space as one another, or you find it very difficult, okay? All right, whoops. We're just having lots of good fun here. All right, I'm going to get a card representing kind of where you're at right now, Cancer. Cancer Divine Masculine, where are you at right now? Okay, we have the Eight of Pentacles. So whenever I see this card, I kind of see somebody either kind of tapping into their creativity or going through a state of refinement. So kind of refining who you are, breaking down all the things you felt maybe you had to be, moving into a place of who you really want to be. All right, I want to get a card for your person here. Ooh. All right, we have the Nine of Wands, so they could have Sagittarius in their chart, okay? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, what have you. But I feel like they're kind of in this perseverance energy, like they've been through a lot. They've been through a lot of healing, your Divine Feminine. They've been really pushing themselves. I do feel like, oh yeah, so we have the Three of Pentacles on the bottom, which kind of tells me that there could be some kind of third-party situation happening here. One of you or both of you could be in a relationship with somebody else. I feel like her energy or his energy, it doesn't matter if they're male or female, is struggling a little bit right now, kind of just tired. I feel like a little, it's not the Ten of Wands, it's on the brink of the Ten of Wands, almost tiring themselves out. So I want to see how you guys are feeling about each other right now. I just feel like they're actually in a very normal state for the Divine Feminine collective. It's that whole getting to work on stuff, right? But this is a physical working, right? This is you working in the physical, whereas they have been working a lot energetically. Okay, in action energetically. Okay, let's see how you're feeling about them. Okay, all right, so you feel like they're coming home. Okay, that you also feel that they feel like home. You also feel like your Divine Feminine feels like home. But you feel them. You feel them coming home, almost like a state of preparation for them, for their arrival. Okay, how's your Divine Feminine feeling about you? Okay, so we got 3, so let's try for 1. Okay, or 2. Oh, okay, here we go. Slow and steady. Okay, so that's really good, Cancer. I feel like I feel like even though things might not be moving quite as fast as they like, especially with that Sagittarius energy showing up, whether they are Sagittarius or not, you can still exhibit those energies of the other zodiacs. So I feel like there's a trust here. This is sort of the Knight of Pentacles. They see the small changes showing up for you, even if it's not as fast as they'd like. They do see you making those small changes, and it does make them feel better about the trust, trusting the change. We have hope exists on the bottom, so know that your feelings are still very strong. There's still hope there. There's still hope that this is going to work, even though you've never experienced the full success of that yet. Okay, know that what you're doing right now is bringing you closer to that state. All right, I want to see how you are seeing your divine feminine. How are you seeing your divine feminine? Okay, we got a couple. So we have happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. So they do, you do feel like they are fun to be around. They're like a bright sunshine to you. And we also have date, meeting someone new, getting back out there, plan or set a date. I felt like this was less about you. I think maybe they probably worry about you. I don't even get that, guys. I gotta tell you, I don't even get that. I feel like they want to date. I feel like they want to start out slow. I don't think they want to jump right into things. I think they just want to be, let's date. Let's start from scratch. Let's do this from the beginning. That's more of the energy that I feel, right? Just it strips away all of those unnecessary expectations. Okay, how are you seeing your divine, or how are they seeing you? How's your divine feminine seeing you? As a healthy choice, all right? And somebody who's being happier and making healthier choices, but they see you as a healthy choice for them. I feel like there's been a huge shift for them around how much you guys trigger one another and why you trigger one another. I feel like they're kind of, sorry, I'm gonna, so you can see, oh, the cards are just not having it, guys. It's a very delicate process here. Okay, it's a very delicate process. We're going to try and do that. Does that work? We can go be friends. I think I just made it worse, so we're just going to do that. Okay. I want to see, because I feel like there's an awareness around what they're going through and what you bring out in them, and understanding that you are not the toxicity for them. You trigger this toxicity that's within them with all of those wounds that are festering, okay? And it's not like either one of you are toxic people. It's not like that at all. So I just want to be clear about that. I want to see where this relationship or this connection is shifting into, or where it's going. Oh, try one more time. We got a whole bunches. Ooh, purity. I love that. So whenever I see the purity card, I just feel like there was some old outdated stuff that needed to be released. It could be stuff that happened between the two of you. It could just be stuff that you guys carried into the connection originally, and it just needs to be healed and shifted out. Okay, so that's actually what you're shifting into, so that you can come into this successful union energy. Okay, so let's go ahead and I want to get an advice card for you, and then we'll get messages from your divine feminine. Oops, okay, we get two. So create strong foundations. I do feel like that's actually what you're doing with this Eight of Pentacles and how your divine feminine is seeing you. The Ace of Pentacles, it asks you to be solid in your pursuit, or is recognizing that you are. This card is about prosperous new beginnings, but it's one that's created with strong foundations, really solid, heart-centered intent. So whatever you want to create, be it a life, a relationship, a business partnership, make sure it's being created from a place of authenticity. So what I bring into my reality is from the heart. Shifting out of ego, shifting into soul. And then this one is release past trauma. So the Nine of Wands, look at that, Nine of Wands, asks you to let go of the need to defend, or is recognizing that you are. So this is a feisty card, ready to do battle at a moment's notice, but it may be time to let go of all of those ready to fight ideations. It's a sign you've persevered, but now you're ready to see that the only things you've been battling are your own inner wounds. So you can release the need to survive and sit in the seat of thriving this go round. You've earned it. So I release all my past trauma. So I do feel like it's interesting because I feel like that's kind of what your divine feminine is really working on right now, is just releasing all those past trauma, those old stories, those, you know, reactionary choices. Okay. All right, let's get a couple messages from your divine feminine to you. Okay. I'm afraid that if I don't focus on you or give you my attention, you will think I've abandoned you. Okay, so there's times in this separation where you guys just kind of have to have your own autonomy, and it's hard because they, especially twin flames, they deal with a lot of different traumas from their childhood: betrayal trauma, abandonment trauma, and rejection trauma. So your divine feminine, even though subconsciously it might not be that way, she or he are worried that if they don't pay attention to you or don't, respond or try to reach out to you or focus on you, that you're going to feel abandoned. So what it's saying is that your divine feminine's working through that. So I'm being influenced or triggered by my karmic partner right now. So that could be the third party situation. I mean, I got the energy that you're kind of both in a third party situation. And there's no judgment in that. There's absolutely no judgment. We have karmic partners for a reason. But just know that I feel like it's more of triggered. They're being triggered to awaken to what they truly need for themselves. They're going through a lot, your divine feminine, right now. Okay, let's go ahead and get a song from your divine feminine to you. Okay. Love myself. Your divine counterpart wants you to put your energy into loving yourself, to love yourself so much that it doesn't matter what anyone else, including them, says or does, you're solid. So I feel like what your divine feminine's wanting you to know is that they're working on doing that. They're working on really loving themselves, and perhaps even recognizing that you're doing that for yourself, so that the two of you can be solid no matter what emotional triggers come up when you're in the same space. So I hope that this helped. Again, if it helped you in any way, please like, share, comment, and or subscribe. It is greatly appreciated that you have watched this, and have yourself a great